Hello everyone, this is the Macintosh Collector coming at you with the next addition to my Apple device Macintosh computer collection. Whatever you want to call it now. It's not just Macs, but it's also iPads, and it's also iPhones, and it's also Windows PCs and other gadgets and gear that I've been picking up off and on over the years. So I'm not limiting myself just to Macs, vintage computers, or Apple anymore, but this is my current daily driver. This is the 9.7-inch 2017 iPad, which I picked up on my cellular plan. Oh, maybe about 3 or 4 months ago. The current making of this video is early May of 2018. So I picked this up probably, I think it was late January of 2018. So it remains connected to the internet with a 4G LTE wireless network. You can see the cellular antenna at the top of the device there. The 9.7 iPad, 2017 iPad, has the same dimensions and pretty much the same weight as the old iPad Air. I had an iPad Air Wi-Fi only about 3-4 years ago, and I used that as a daily driver for a long time, and I actually gave that away to a work colleague, and went without a tablet for a while actually until I picked this up. So I've got a magnetic smart cover on it, and if I open it up, I've got my nice little SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket launch wallpaper on there. But we'll see that it's just got your standard stuff on it. You know, you have your cellular messaging, Safari, iTunes, your mail app, your folders app, settings app, iTunes, or the iTunes store, the App Store, Google Play Movies, YouTube, Amazon Prime, Google Drive, FaceTime, Netflix, Fox News, Google Earth Messenger, MyFitnessPal, NASA, some of the astronomy and space exploration apps that I've always liked. Some ham radio apps I have on here, APRS.FI, Echolink. I've got Audible on here for books, Twitter, Google Maps, Dropbox, Hangouts. It's a Google application that's like Facebook Messenger, Microsoft Office Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, and Kindle, and of course Mac Tracker, and Facebook. Some of the things that I've got on here. Everything's working great. Everything's very responsive on this particular device. And as I said, this is my daily driver. You know, maybe 10 years ago I would have wanted a small laptop, but anymore I think I can get by daily with a 9.7-inch standard iPad. This isn't even the iPad Pro. This is just the standard iPad, because most of the things that I do with a computer basically is media consumption. And as a media consumption device, this is hard to beat. You can carry it with you anywhere, you know, to and from work. You can stick it in a briefcase. If you're traveling for business, you could put it in a briefcase or put it in a carry-on bag and take it with you anywhere. And you could, whether it's in iTunes or whether it's Google Play, you can download and store movies and TV shows to take with you to keep yourself entertained. You can have books on here and read books. You have podcasts on here for podcasts, whatever it may be. It helps you stay connected with FaceTime, which is like a video phone. And then, of course, you have your text messaging and so on and so forth. It's actually very good for all of that. And even with the media consumption, you can still produce documents, Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. And you could possibly even get an adapter for the single port on the bottom to USB to be able to hook this up to an HD TV to run your PowerPoint presentation onto a larger screen device, like a large screen TV, with just plugging it in through an adapter right into the iPad without having to go to a laptop. Haven't tried that, but I'm sure it can be done. again, I think it's very smooth. One of the things that I've really been kind of experimenting with here and is the multitasking. I haven't really done a whole lot of that. Let's see if I can find some decent apps to do that with. Let's say I want to have YouTube open. Okay, so YouTube is going to open up. It's going to, you know, they data mine you so they know what you've been watching, so it throws videos up that it thinks you'd be interested in. I can come up from the bottom of the screen here and say I want to have Safari open now too. I put it up there, okay, and then it's open, and I can search anywhere for anything. Let's see, I'm trying to get this to hard to do so I can change the split screen to square in the middle or very close to it. And now I've got two apps open at the same time. So I've got YouTube going over here, and I can pull up anything I want on Safari over here. So let me try to do this. Let me try to run NASA TV on one side and run a YouTube video on the other and see if that works. I've never tried this. So let's do a video there.
The impossible happens all the time.
And full screen that. And
The truth is that I'm not going to do any.
looks like NASA TV's not playing.
We've been both on this mission for
Looks like you can only play one side at a time. But I've got one side playing here, and then if I want to play this side, I press play, and it'll stop the other side. But in any event, it's really kind of neat that you're able to actually have two applications open at the same time on the iPad. So lots and lots of fun there. Of course, you can close those out, and you know, you've got your camera app. I'm not ashamed to use my tablet as a camera. I don't know why, especially since the cameras are pretty good in it, I think. Not the best, but pretty good. Again, it's mostly for media consumption. And most of the things that I do are media consumption. And I suspect that most of the things that anybody does are media consumption. So if that's what you're doing, if you're watching videos, streaming Netflix, Amazon Prime, or you've got movies, digital movies purchased in the iTunes store on Google Play, or an iPad's going to serve you well. It served me well. And you can even produce documents now as well. And if you have a wireless network, you should be able to print to a printer that's on that wireless network. So there it is, the iPad 9.7 inch 2017 version, cellular version, and it has 128 gigabytes of solid state flash memory in it. So good device, good machine, daily driver for me. Thanks for watching.